You have to say it's not that. Leave what they believe aside. Just say this is also the day when, or this is the day when Imam Hussein was killed. It's a day of sadness for all of us. As a grandson of the Prophet, it's not just a day for the Shia. It's a day for all Muslims. Anyone who loves Imam Hussein should be upset that he was killed. He wasn't killed by Sunnis. He was killed by his own Shia.
I think Busla is one of them.
I don't remember if there's a Busla. If you could check and look before you announce it. I don't remember if there's a Busla or not. So if there are no questions, then we'll continue with the program. Sallu ala nabi wa amin.
Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad.
So I think I mentioned this before. The reason I'm so adamant about reading from the book is simply to educate us about the actual things that occurred, the actual things that were said, and we know this is one of the 2 volumes of this Encyclopedia of Karbala that I have. Right, so 2 volumes, each one's like 800 pages, 1,600 pages of accounts, details of Karbala, every conversation, every dua, everything that happened on the scene. So there's no need for me to add stuff and make up a story. We have everything right here. So I really want us to be educated about exactly what happened. Unfortunately, I'll read it. I'm going to read the Arabic. That'll benefit those who know Arabic. The words are beautiful, and I'm hoping that maybe you're familiar enough, even those who don't know Arabic, are familiar enough with some of the words to benefit from it. I'll translate it right away. So we'll have, inshallah, both languages going. I hope it'll be valuable, inshallah. On the 7th of Muharram, the following message was sent by Ubaydullah ibn Ziyad to the commander of the Kufan army, Umar ibn Sa'd. Bar Hussein and his companions from the river, so that they do not taste a drop of it, just as he did with the pure, the pious, the pure commander of the faithful, Uthman ibn Affan. Right, so they used Uthman as an excuse. They themselves betrayed Uthman. If anyone, Imam Hussein was the one who actually took water on the command of Imam Ali, Imam Hussein, Imam Hassan, Muhammad ibn Hanafiya. They are the ones who took water to Uthman to make sure that he had water to drink. But these guys, in the propaganda methods, they were able to convince everyone that no, they're the ones who denied him, and we helped him stop. So they used this at Karbala as well. When this message reached Umar ibn Sa'd, he gave Amr ibn al-Hajjaj command of 500 troops to bar Imam Hussein's camp from the water of the Euphrates. When the Kufan troops had taken their positions, a soldier from among them named Abdullah ibn Hussein al-Azdi yelled out to Imam Hussein's camp, "O Hussein, do you not see this water? It looks blue like the sky. By God, you shall not taste a drop of it, and you shall die of thirst." Amr ibn al-Hajjaj yelled out, "O Hussein, dogs are free to wallow in this water. The pigs and donkeys of Kufa are free to drink from it, as are wolves. But you shall not drink a drop of it, by God, until you taste the boiling water of hellfire." When the dearth of water became hard on his camp, Imam Hussein dug a well behind the women's tent until fresh water gushed forth. He and his camp drank to their fill and filled their water skins. Upon hearing news of this well, Ubaydullah ibn Ziyad wrote the following letter to Umar ibn Sa'd. "It has come to my attention that Al-Hussein is digging wells and obtaining water, such that he and his companions are drinking. So listen to me. As soon as this letter reaches you, prevent them from digging wells to the utmost of your ability. Be severe with them and do not allow them to taste a drop. Do to them as they did to Uthman the pure." Wassalam. ولما أصبح الحسين أذن وأقام وصلى بأصحابه فلما فرغ استدعى بدرع جده رسول الله وتعمم بعمامته السحاب وتقلد بسيف أبيه ذي الفقار ونزل إلى القوم وقال. On the morning of the 9th of Muharram, Imam Hussein woke up, he gave the adhan, gave the iqamah, and prayed along with his companions. When he was done, he called for the armor of the Prophet, the Messenger of Allah, to be brought for him. He wore the imamah of the Prophet named Sahab, and he attached the sword of his father, Dhul Fiqar, on himself. وَنَزَلَ إِلَى الْقَوْمِ وقال أيها الناس اعلموا أن الدنيا دار فناء وزوال متغيرة بأهلها من حال إلى حال. O people, know that this temporal world is a world that will fade. It changes along with its people from one state to another. معاشر الناس عرفتم شرائع الإسلام وقرأتم القرآن وعلمتم أن محمدا رسول الملك الديان ووثبتم على قتل ولده ظلما وعدوانا. He says, oh people, you know the law of Islam. You've read the Quran. You know that Muhammad was the messenger of Allah, the judge. And despite all that, you've attacked his sons in wrongfulness and oppression. معاشر الناس أما ترون إلى ماء الفرات يموج كأنه بطون الحيات يشربه اليهود والنصارى والكلاب والخنازير وآل رسول الله يموتون عطشا. Oh you people, you see the water of the Euphrates. It shimmers in the sun like the scales of a snake. The Jews, the Christians, they drink from it. Dogs drink from it. Pigs drink from it. But the family of the Messenger of Allah is dying of thirst. فقالوا له اقصر عن هذا الكلام فلن تذوق الماء ولا أحد من أصحابك بل تذوق الموت غصة بعد غصة. The response came from the Kufan army. They said, be quiet. Like, stop talking. You'll never taste the water, and none of your companions will ever taste the water. You'll only taste death. We'll shove it down your throat. فلما سمع الحسين كلامهم رجع إلى أصحابه. When he hears this, Imam Hussein returns to his companions and he recites the verse استحوذ عليهم الشيطان فأنساهم ذكر الله أولئك حزب الشيطان ألا إن حزب الشيطان هم الخاسرون. Satan has taken control of them. He's made them forget all about Allah. These people are the party of Satan, and the party of Satan are losers. ودعا الحسين برجل من أصحابه يقال له أنس بن مالك أنس بن كاهن وقال له امضي إلى هؤلاء القوم وذكرهم الله تعالى ورسوله عساهم يرجعون إلى قتالنا وأعلم أنهم لا يرجعون ولكن لتكون لي عليهم حجة يوم القيامة. Imam Hussein, he calls a man from his companions named Anas ibn Kahin. He tells him, go on to these people, go to the Kufan army and remind them who God is. Remind them who his messenger is. Maybe they'll come back to the truth. Of course, I know they're not going to come back to the truth, but at least I'll have a proof against them on the Day of Judgment. فانطلق أنس حتى دخل على ابن سعد وهو جالس فلم يسلم عليه. So Anas goes to the Kufan army. He goes into the tent where Umar ibn Sa'd was sitting, and he doesn't say salam to him. فقال له يا أخا كاهن ما منعك أن تسلم علي ألست مؤمنا مسلما. Umar ibn Sa'd, he asks him, Ibn Kahil, why didn't you say salam to me? Am I not a Muslim? والله ما كفرت وقد عرفت الله ورسوله. He says, of course I'm a Muslim. I know Allah and I know His Messenger. فقال له أنس كيف عرفت الله ورسوله وأنت تريد أن تقتل ولده وأهل بيته ومن نصرهم. How is it possible that you know Allah and you know His Messenger, but you're intending to kill his son and his family and those who help him? فنكس ابن سعد رأسه فقال إني أعلم أن قاتلهم في النار لا محالة ولكن لا بد أن أنفذ أمر الأمير عبيد الله بن زياد. فرجع أنس إلى الحسين وأخبره بما قال. Umar ibn Sa'd says that I know that whoever kills Imam Hussein is going to the hellfire definitely, but I have to obey the command of my commander. وبينما الحسين واضع رأسه بين ركبتيه سمعت الحوراء زينب بنت علي الصيحة والضجة الخيل. Imam Hussein, he takes a nap for a little while, and in the meantime, say that Zainab, she hears the sounds of people calling and the sounds of horses coming towards them.